Yes, please.
And your name is?
My name is Inshiraba Ama Ozefo.
Hey. Brielle, how old are you?
I'm 17 years old.
Hey. Sir. And Stephanie is?
17 years old.
Inshira is?
I'm 16.
Okay. So why are you here? Brielle, tell me, why are you here?
Okay, so I started a foundation to raise funds to support children affected by brain tumor because 3 years ago I had a friend who was like a brother to me and he died from brain tumor.
Wow. And that is what has affected you so much that you set this up?
Yes.
And you call it the Brielle Brain Care Foundation. What exactly do you hope to do with it?
I want to create a sustainable funding pool to generate funds to support kids affected by brain tumor. And the funds generated will be used to buy equipment that will be given to the hospital. Because when my friend died, my friend had his surgery and the surgery was successful, but then due to lack of equipment, he died. So I want people to help provide those equipments needed so other people be able to will get the chance to live.
Do you have a hospital in mind?
Yeah. We are working with Kolebu Teaching Hospital, so we are working with Dr. Banka at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital to make this happen.
So what's Inshira doing with this?
We're in line with that. We're having a fundraiser this very Saturday at East Gardens Event Center, and we're working to bring people on board to come for the events. There are going to be performances, there are going to be games, there are going to be vendors. So when people come, even when they buy a slice of pizza, it's going to help donate. Yes, please.
I see. Interesting. Stephanie, what's your role in all of this?
Okay, so I'm a team member for the Brielle Brain Care Foundation, and we are the events which is happening on the 6th of July. There will be like activities such as table tennis, PlayStation games, basketball, bouncy castle, and many others. And it's sponsored by Pizza Man and Chicken Man.
Pizza Man and Chicken Man. So, Brielle, how much money do you want to raise?
We are trying to raise about 500,000 to 1 million CDs to support their neurological department.
So you're going to give the money to the neurological department at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital?
No, the money won't go directly to them. Well, they will be given an invoice to purchase the equipment with the money we are able to raise.
I see. Interesting. Saturday, the 6th of July. What time?
It's from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And there are tickets. You can use this short code *447 *2497 hash to purchase tickets to come.
Isn't that a bit too winding? What's the ticket short code again?
*447 *2497 hash. Or tickets will be sold at the venue.
Because *447 *247 hash brush. For some of us who are not as sharp as you guys are on the computer or with the keypads, we will forget very easily. So let's talk about the venue. The venue is where again?
East Gardens Event Center.
Whereabouts?
East Legon.
Where's East Gardens Event Center?
On Boundary Road. So.
Oh, it's on the Boundary Road.
Yes,
and from 10 a.m. till
8 p.m.
Till 8 p.m. We have what? Table tennis,
football,
basketball, PlayStation games, painting, bouncy castle, and many more.
Brielle, do you have patrons?
Yes, we have people who are helping.
Because you're 17, you and Stephanie are 17, Inshua is 16, you're teenagers, you're young women. I don't want to call you small girls. You're not small girls. You're past small girls. You need patrons.
Yes, my mom and Michael's mother are helping us out a lot.
Okay. Do you know this woman?
Yes, please.
Who's she?
She is Mrs. Osu.
You tried. You haven't finished. It was a good try. Stephanie, do you know her?
Yes, please.
Who's she?
she's Honorable Mrs. Owusu.
Good try. Still not complete. Insura.
Honorable Mrs. Esla Owusu.
Best try this. Yeah, do it. Finish it. What were you saying?
Honorable Mrs. Esla Owusu Ekufu.
Good. Who's she? Oh, PlayStation Kwala.
Minister of Communication.
Fantastic. At least it does a good effort. You know why I'm asking you that? She loves girls, especially girls like you. And she has a beautiful foundation she set up last Saturday. And so maybe you should ask her to be your patron. Eslan Kwala may for sure more on you. Did you hear? She says no. This is what she loves.
Thank you so much.
I was just sitting here listening to them thinking, say, never be brazy.
Yeah.
And so, sorry. And never be brazy. Most of the time, we just move on.
Yeah.
Then say, wonyonko yare ya ofiri mu na enunti opese oboa kwala omonso nyame patana omokosa tibia nim no mu ni boafo bia omonso so at least ombenya ayare hwe na won ho ato on it's a worthwhile endeavor. And yeah, me self-appointed one kakra point me am the card man ma me did that say
hey sir
on frame I me the man say on frame and no na ye pese ye nyina ye hu you don't have to be rich or old to help.
Yeah.
Well, wa baby awo bia obetumi ayi bibi kakra aboa obi a ono so sebi asemwato no. Enti I'm so impressed say emayiwa nketewa tesem mo anya pese minkuminyo mo anka se madam for no wawu well that's the way of the world.
Yeah.
Na mo di atomo ho so se enam saa to renchem na atomo de nti mo beye bibi e di aboa afoforo no. I mean mo kasa na me can say maybe you should do a GoFundMe.
Yes, we have a GoFundMe.
Okay. You've created that. Then no, people from all over the world can also contribute through all forms of a media. Why? We'll support you. We'll support you. Remember 10,000.
Thank you so much.
Whoa! Hey, you.
Well
you
done.
are lucky.
Well done.
You are lucky.
And it is so inspiring.
Yeah.
For people, your peers near their and so. It's not all about having fun and playing games and all of that.
Yeah.
Look around you and see what you can also do to help others. And that's the only way we can build this country. We can't say bibi abai. Yen so baby awonu dia na be to me aye. Abwa one person. 2 people. I keep saying so we can change this world one life
At a time.
at a time. In my nyen bibi hu bibi kitwa bia onso betumi dia ye aboa obi no. And we'll make a difference in that person's life. And then we pay it forward. Said you be aboa no onso so boa obi. Na sa na ye tremuna ye kosa. Well done. And you will succeed.
Amen.
And probably raise even more than you've targeted.
Amen.
Well, I'm so impressed with what you're doing. Bless you all.
Already you have 10,000 cedis from the minister. You girls are lucky. Today is your lucky day. You came on a good day.
Yes.
And you met a woman who loves these things. I knew this would touch you. Because when they came up with this, I said, I've known Stephanie since she was born. Stephanie is my daughter. I've known Stephanie since she was born. And it is exciting to see you a big girl today and so looking so beautiful and intelligent and to be part of this. It's Monsieur Stephanie Amebadia. Come on, let them all come in here. And Brielle is doing something fantastic, and I just thought, let me just give them airtime and
This is a wonderful plan.
yes, and encourage them.
Thank
And
you very much.
so it's a charity fundraiser, the launch of Brielle Brain Care Foundation. It's on Saturday, the 6th of July, East Legon, East Garden Event Center. It's on the Boundary Road in East Legon from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I see you have tickets on, so you say adults is 100 CDs.
Yes, please.
And children is 50 CDs.
Yes, please.
And they can get their tickets at the event center.
Yes, please.
Okay, so Stephanie, what would you like to say? We're wrapping up.
Okay, so I'd like to say that if any Ghanaian wants to donate, they can send the money to this bank account. The name is Brielle Brain Care Foundation, and the account number is 9040-01229-4276. And the bank is Stanbic Bank at East Legon. Or you can simply dial *203*0472#. Thank you.
So, how about if the person goes to Stanbic Bank and asks for Brielle Foundation? Will they get it?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Me Mache.
Yeah.
And you better was to say on my own platform.
Stephanie Adaroma.
Yes, yeah, that was honorable associate. That was in sure. And ya do ya waya my. And to say, Stanbic, our board Brielle Brain Care Foundation. Details in na beba.
Oko Stanbic Bank, Brielle Brain Care Foundation.
Na ye be fa kwenya so ada ya boa for bebre ase. Omodo so yentimi mu bi edin.
Okay.
And the event fraternity aye wo Ghana aye weddings na ye do bibia ase. Omo ni na support here. Ana honorable so aba be kan. Nti se ade yenya patron ba ko. Great. Ana menya nti say Mrs. Coley, right? I was Stanbic on so see better na se pa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nasi. Inshra, you wanted to say something?
Yes, please. And if any artists would love to join us, that would be great. If they would love to perform on the day, that would also be great. And also, there's a Momo number available: 0549 560 556.
Take it again.
0549 590 556.
0549 590
556.
556.
Yes, please.
And Brielle, before you go, today is the 1st of July, and today is Ghana's Republic Day. Today is the day in 1960 that Ghana officially became a republic. I'm sure you don't know about it. But there's a very special person of mine, a friend of mine, who's a very strong, patriotic Ghanaian. His name is James Kwabena Bonfair. Everybody calls him Kabila. And today is Kabila's birthday. And Kabila says, for hosting these Gen Z, you people are the Gen Z, right? For hosting the Gen Z on this important day in the life of the nation and in my own life, I donate 1,000 CDs to their campaign.
Thank you.
And so he says it's his birthday, and he says to tell you, as Ghana's motto by Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah says, he says, forward ever to you. Brielle, what would you say to wrap up?
I just want to say a very big thank you to Michael's mother for allowing me to do this in memory of her son. And I also want to say a thank you to Mrs. Abigail Macaulay, because she gave us the event center that we are doing our events at, and I'm very grateful to her.
Wow.
And all the vendors that are on the team.
How come you're not saying thank you to Uncle Kwame?
Uncle, thank you so much for
you forgot about me. You girls have always taken me for granted.
No, please.
Your Uncle
Thank
Kwame is always there. Intimidate. You can't thank you to me at all. But
thank you, Honorable. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
Why do I have a feeling you're going to grow up to become like her? You have a gift of the gab, and you're very intelligent.
Thank you.
And I like what you're doing.
Thank you.
And to Stephanie and Inshira, thanks for supporting your friend.
Thank you very much.
I wish you well. Should I also donate?
Yes, please.
We'll talk about it. No, because if Minister has given 10,000 and Kabila has given 1,000 CDs, Uncle Kwame will give you 5,000 CDs.
Thank you so much.
To support your foundation. I wish you well. Time check, 4 minutes at top of the hour. These lovely your birthday, Staff Sergeant Ajololo Lovelace on Peacekeeping in the Gambia. Here's to wish you God's blessings. Have a beautiful birthday, Staff Sergeant Ajololo Lovelace, currently on peacekeeping duties in the Gambia. Happy birthday to you. God bless you richly. Peace 104.3. Yetwa.
Peace FM
104.3.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Prof. Memo Anchenope.
Make a anti you.
Say Omra Center for Aging Nana.
Maybe interestingly. And when you're over.
But I got an invitation from you,
On 4th July.
Yeah.
4th July. 4th July.
I've many more sign kakra in the past.
Sound. And the aka present. Make a anti say. You know, my dad asked me baby. Listen, I was about 4 days ago. Now Parliament invited me to member.
Okay.
And I guess what I was going to talk about.
What?
Aging Council.
Oh, I see.
And we do, no. And yes, and I welcome you in.
Oh.
And I make sure make her say, hey. She was one welcome and say, oh, bro, you're welcome. Rebecca Aging Council.
And I know I'll be sharing.
Hey. And then the
Rebecca Aging Council.
Prof Machia Kwaba.
Coming that's coming.
Excellent to say.
I don't know.
And Pacho Foundation didn't hear me. How did it go?
It went very well.
Say Kokrokoo, baby.
Oh, Papa. I was so surprised at the attendance because invitations no late.
Okay.
I am going to be whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then we can start doing a little bit to help people. Think for by and a month so ebe so yasne kakra but ye because the me ye pesi ye ne se ye boa emebun enema o ko wa probo kakra bi wherever nya ehia krofo bebre ne numa.
Yeah.
Di ye person mote ase se nya ban adwuma nko an na ye adwuma ye hwe kwan a ye nso ebetumi aya ankrankra adwuma na ne ye ni jehunu ye to me develop into a professional ebeboy ana bibia ye pesi yesua bi ebetumi aboan ama ye nsa akoya no ne ahwe ye ho ndi me yusu mi amabrabo mu a few examples say ananti ya ne aware se mi ade me kopi Japan
de bia ka
na me lawyer need ye but me call ho na couldn't practice law. Into share, what can you do? Again, now to me, aye. What are some of the needs around you? Also, be to me, attending to an opportunity. Na me ma baby average age na at that time we were 60.
Okay.
I used to hang out with them. Na omo me mente won kasa omo so so ntebro. Enti
at that point you got your own bro from boy.
I taught English in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me chira brofo ewo hono through of we inti nkomodie mu and it was conversational English inti say oko supermarket kwan na abefa kwan be na abefa so edidwa ebisa niema say restaurant sports facility to things like that na ye dey serious now that time I must have been in around 30 or so.
Yeah.
Almost double my age. No, I'm also say me chire won bro for almost so be chire me Japanese culture.
Hey.
So many interesting things. Japanese cooking, ikebana flower arrangement, kimono wearing, any ade ni nyina. Na afi almost ye be yoga. Na me say me ye abaya. Na everywhere omo so flexible na me no pain na sin all my joints were stiff. They kept embarrassing me. Na I'm saying everything kakra. But it was such a fun time. Me copy Saudi so at the time and Saudi has changed. Me ko hon and saying I was minya reverse culture shock.
Wow.
Time I near wo strict separation of the sexes. A man in mema. Two different lanes who call a restaurant cry or family section a ma echo and a normal section a mema no ewo ti unye with your family a bema want to me enko hon me call one and say it's open na a macron to me enye juma in certain professions and
tell us kwa no mama my kaka
me say they are actively promoting women in the
no seriously Saudi is interesting.
Actively promoting say me nam na ma buy me no say Saudi ni but that's it's culture. So refreshing to watch say within the last 5 years that transformation no abba with the right leadership if you put your mind to it you can transform lives and that's what we're seeing happening there. But time and I call now there was no way I made to me actually I that I maybe no much idea but quite have a first one son when you're human is also complicated. And me say West Indians baby were and other Africans ne Kenyans ne in the medical profession be in their various universities. And we had quite Westerners, we had quite any Africans almost every Friday or every other Friday in Asia. Friday and I on Sunday. At the time, na Asia. Oh, frown to ma. You'll be after. Oh, can I get some? I'm saying, hey, okay. And you like my cloth? I'll bring you some. Ti masuma. Na ya pam. It's let ne kaba. Any boo see embroidered clothes for man and men money at the idea. suitcases ma near the abrami.
Who business at you?
Every abrabo dane wa na so.
What da no.
Tina mi didwa. One year made to call a cotton. Obanzo so Saudi dear gold to gold Jemmy gold, me mature gold okay. Me bro bin wato.
Na good the chest ah.
Yeah, the chest ah, the chest. Until little earrings, pendants, trinkets, sets near the idea. See, that's what I did to sustain myself. And then something little. Cancer we a lawyer ni. J white collar job. And na be to me. Aye. And to look around, to say them ye. I mean, the opportunities around, challenges around you. Now heard me also so be to me. Aye. To your foundation, they said, "Se wo pese wo sua de nko adea." Oba ye beboa. Na ensanu nyuma ahoro we're partnering with we ye ne Codvet for din komo. Ma usisi obeboa TVET service so
okay.
Dansoman New Century Vocational Training Center. And so you're interested in partnering. And we're open to a master craftsman be crap was to me at and Sanu Numani idea. Now I'm saying how we can support you. Now so went to me actually one and Sanu you may tray your makeup baking all kinds of things, dressmaking. Now you try on social media marketing and so how you can market these products online. So and we here say obekwa akwaje store dan etwetwa ho aka all those overheads. Baby awona obetumi ahyase aye edidwa. Last Wednesday was a Thursday. Now your Nigefek any International Telecoms Union program be digital transformation centers. Now we started in 2020. Say you be training 14,000 people across the country.
14,000.
14,000. That was the project objective. For the same amount of money, you training 22,000. Na akaka krakra you say by September nukra na yatra 25,000. Using GIFEC one CICs community ICT centers across the country. Omo my equipment kakra trainee CIC managers no in cutting edge computer literacy, coding and all kinds of things. And I setting up coding clubs schools across the country. And some of the beneficiaries nearby and almost adansi di omo de buy na ahomeka keke. Mami bi osi onu nko school da. No nim so obetumi ayesa computer ne nenne opamade a otumi twa ne niema na wapam ni mfoni to ne social media page so ne mobile money address ka ho nkrofo ne frɛ ma omo de won digital address ba ne won measurements a wapam omo ade she's mid 30s 40s or so
I know the way says any pana by me nkrofo ne bia 60 plus years.
But ube to me aye.
That's what I'm saying. It's a very good area. Be a conversation. Also, also ube to me enya some skills here. Buana mani to me navigate through the phone.
Yeah. Me mami bi anto mokwa de bi am de example.
Mokwa blade edujemfi.
Blade edujemfi. Wedi 83.
Yeah, anto mokwa eni.
We your Facebook channel I bet you what.
83.
On the mommy feel like cost war from hedge now.
But of family mama no.
Martin.
On the model should be interested in this.
Very interested. Yeah. 83. Constantly online.
That's right.
And she's got a whole new family online. The man and another and the for baby. So I think it also keeps them active.
Yeah.
And engaged and energized. And the idea means also me pese me hwe na ye boa won. Enti prof ya bekasa. Papa me wo ye project kitwe. In fact na menya earlier on nkrofo bi bebisa me say me ye girls in ICT ye trainee artisans ne ho across the country. Na omonso and utifia you can even have an online job because I know it doesn't depend on your age, it depends on your ability.
Exactly.
Now when so you can pick up these skills at at any time.
Military is here,
Bebre. So we can bring them together.
Seriously.
And get people to take them through it. And Kwalani be Omu computer after just 1 week of instruction, they are building their own websites, creating simple games.
So I drink here fresh. Now I ain't Bianca by now. My bread.
Don't bring us.
When you're much younger. When you're much younger, a band of son, you're man out you. Nana, you're more quabanso. Most what does it dinner with you common house, Roka, no boutique, a car, Roka, boutique, a kitty, Brema Quaba. As also in Kolani Biaring. Also, you're teaching them about.
We're teaching them all that. Now, as part of our DTC, you're setting up coding clubs in various schools. On the exhibition, from Garu, Buipe, Chemu Secondary School, and I'm say Kumasi Wesley Girls, and so largely girls. Now, some of the Nyama on my Yenum said there are things that are happening, but they wrote the code themselves.
Wow.
On one kasa a traffic lighting, intelligent traffic lighting system. On one a true code no. On one irrigation system. On one the little prototypes they buy. Say a best sense say no buy any hens you na amount into say a whole hour. Water. They give just enough. A man just enough. They hear and pay enough. No extra. Another one so a toll booth system and also so a motion activated into car neba ebe siwana barrier raise. The interesting thing then is say yes it exists. Those examples exist, but they wrote the code themselves. To develop SaaS systems, to control SaaS robotic systems in the idea. And so it's a start. On my smart garbage bin and so and also so motion activated into ubena na be ufriwa ne mwanto oba konso aye robota one ne kasa. It looks crude there, but I said that's how innovation starts. Into you try your hands at it. Now what really blew my mind ni Chemu secondary school for no.
Chemu.
Hey, I want you there.
Oh my, your e-commerce sites.
Okay.
Then you know I call e-commerce sites. Right. But we on one kasa na tro program no. So behind the site, who call online, who click it, who register near the idea, we take it for back end. They develop it themselves.
Wow.
They developed it themselves. Now and then they'll take you back to where they wrote the code, where they developed the program. How I will be register to access the site. And Udin we know what register said in the will be full for a bar. I can say this number or this one already exists into your
so you're unable to get in there.
All of that they wrote the code themselves.
Wow.
Things we take for granted. They took the trouble to figure out how it works and how they can do it themselves. Now for me, so over to me keep innovating, keep practicing. Now through coding clubs you establish no to me. During the launch, Ghana Code Club almost so buy and think almost them think crown almost they won't buy almost so actual coder guide a car beer code through any whether it's a banana near the idea over to me and electricity through it near the idea Niama but as the omudi diagro and so omudi siadi. Now as part of it all is almost critical thinking, problem solving, teamwork, team building, how to work together as a team. And these are all skills, soft skills here in the world which is unfolding today. They are very, very excited about it. They will create opportunities. Computer is setting up 40-seater lab or foundation. And we are partnering with other institutions and so near to me. I say great trick akrani we usually anywhere ye de bemawa ye beye asat now cry yenya office obi say obema asabia ba ona be chairman yen say
Asabia Ghana Export Promotion Authority or Safo
you Safo him or say yamane nipa 10 or they won't be go through training in how to develop products for export and youth in agriculture near the agro processing near the don't be to me. I'm excited about the prospects.
That's it.
But the American is that you have to be serious about wanting to do something with your life. Time wasted.
Yeah. A young man, a friend is Obama, or say Dr. Makua Blay Edu Jemfi is just amazing. She's actually my Facebook friend. And I can attest to what Madam Eslousu is talking about. Madam Mokwa is very active and extremely lively to engage on Facebook. And if I know, say Obama, we share a anti Mokwa ne Obama as be Nana complete. You know, so I'm happy that you have that relationship with him. Now, Doc, Obisi, well, first of all, Esla, Nana Semen Kanjosu Uchiao. Obisi about say I love Eslousu, but I fear her. Nana has your dream. I don't know why. But or say I love her, but I fear her. I don't know why. Now he adds and he says coding is actually the new world with these AI things. God bless my MP Esla. Well, so why you fear? And Doc, obviously I'm 61 years old. I have a middle school leaving certificate. Can I join your school?
Center for Agency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Middle school leaving certificate. Unfortunately, GTech requirements. And just with your first degree.
That's where the inhibition is.
That's what the challenge is. Or first degree, and as I say, BIA or any other professional degrees, for example, chartered accountancy.
There'll be a middle school there. But ABIA or say need the middle school leaver.
And
but ABIA no so will be bit me idea.
Why not? In the center, no. Come and say. So what we are doing is the other new programs we have a bar, and and getting a certain level of certification be too high. For example, Oma and Kofoinya skills. They said skills in even caregiving.
Okay.
So they say, how do you manage them? How do you give them support? How do you help them apply themselves to their kind of say medication adherence? So, and no why if you say you develop an AI, and I run short courses. And to be a maham now,
ABIA no na baby.
But come dear, honorable okay. I'm extremely excited and many no be uncle. Almost say currently in Ghana we have an aging population. Na de bia se na ya meka no di ka ma mencha tifo na kwa me menka tifo say 4th July we the honorable here na invitation me the man no because vice president eba na the ya say ye pese ye gi into kakra na ye di see a center bia ebenya geriatric unit attached to it as will be 60 years and beyond. Officer be far around now better kakra now to the kakra or share theater kakra exactly be eduani on campus. I mean a plate is about 50 cedis a plate. An elderly person walks to this center when you eduani to pay 20 cedis 15 cedis. Now I did you know when you ne cohort nema abon komo kakra ebiana Ghana dance and Zembo for her. Omabonyo kakra na bidie kakra and physiotherapists or how psychology. So it becomes like a one-stop shop where depending with me about binya and webi no ko. So that's what we're trying to do. And it's the only center that is dedicated for aging issues in West Africa and arguably even in Africa.
What happened to Help Age?
Yeah, Help Age Ghana.
Yes. But Help Age is not as active as before.
As it used to be.
At all. Yeah. And perhaps Yeah, generally attitude. And to come around here on the 4th of July, 9 o'clock. The program will last for about 1.5 hours. Now, like the year. Till you some friend, I don't phone you now. Mama boy, 1 CD, 2 CD, 3 CDs, 4 CDs. Mama boy, come here, but I could be by and the little meet you on us.
Okay.
And agent fund be a say, yeah. Na as we are say, Oma 1 CD, cry and their support na Ubinya, opening bit said here, and just lay years old. Go for be a number of former 60 years and above our only piano. Can he spend his time on learning how to code? So be a honor or fee Uriano or say or even so and Shadan Quee and yeah, Buabomanoa last year the 1,400 of them Eba Great Hall. They spent they arrive around 8:30 to be 4 o'clock. Yeah, physical checks for all of them. You hear my knee, you hear my son, you hear my chica say, you hear my numpe, and my monroe. You know, to be in Quadaroma or supply in Bruno.
Oh, Tobinco.
And Tobinco Papa when you knew. And the man is committed, he's about 95 or so.
Oh, Tobinco Papa?
Yeah. Tobinco Manankasa.
Ne Papa?
And on one Papa.
Oh, wow.
The man is old. But, oh shit, now from my power for the elderly, coming to blow your mind.
10 classmates went to
it's incredible. Into your back, honestly, 4th July, Oba Sakakra. Ama ehu sani empanyin wenti say unya empanyin for to say na kwame omutu to manambo na in fact that day me papa my father lived for about 95-96 years.
Wow.
Na ebinumo esa ebinumo to mo nine kwame na enika
obisi men kan cheo say middle school leaving certificate plus life experiences plus native wisdom can be worth more than first degree. Tell Prof to be innovative in the corner where you are.
Kwame catch and say innovation here the chairman. Now one thing to the other. Said ye makano. You be here san microphone. When you say Kwame, me worry me when me hunu say na you if say ye na no money ye janum. Omo hu fa so pa. Me nyabre and me bankasa no. My mother was the one teaching them my dialect.
Wow.
Kwa adwuma no. No ne akra na eka okrom kaza because we nyabre. And they are extremely useful. Na the new programs eba and only onyabotre ebe funu no. And yet ase pass wonga awie middle school mini apanyi na now into that no better now. Oh, an experience half a month. Oh, they ignore the fact for us a lecturer. Not an experience. What film? Send your honorable kind. One more, Obaka say, Sebi, I am Mama B, another B. But I got to know be close one. And where the Amanapa, and so of finding a way of living a meaningful life. So, until your experience be what day nimdia ne atworo kakra ho nimdia ka ho na je sa teacher enti ka che nipa ne se enche bia obeti se programs be eba
okay
enti come me comment kakra na me ka se me ye to South Africa na fo nyina se on the 4th yeah vice president Alaji Dr. Baumia and Ebeba as a guest of honor na ebedi nkomo kakra minim se comment o ya ho say ye de maybe akoto president nim say on signing this anti witchcraft way no
yeah
me te say also on signing because of procedural anti minim say sign the ba na mo me say processes no na anko yi but then dey can be aso say oba wen hu be ma oba kwakura o ye be for dey kwame kwame but obi mami bi do the same year and to age pa why are born be it's
so be man dey there be
and which comes a hold I here bro nyina I think say I will see ekoyenim enti no process na fam no san kweyi a ye be he na o mai ho adwuma na yenim say anaro de na go pepe obesane na ye protect ye mama no, because I can't imagine that my mother Kwame me and mommy Safwa
possible.
my now we do man guna anyway me and mommy Safwa
Obeka is already
na obi aka na e be fan kwa
no one you made that emfa
when you about
David
emfa
David
enti yes sa adeɛ na ɛkɔ so a ɛsɔre tia ɛma ɔmanyina no it should stop.
Yeah.
ɛwɔ sɛ ɛgyae na ɛno akyi no kwam na nsamfa kuroma mu sɛ nkɔkorafoɔ no nam hɔ ɔte kiosk bi ho ɔte ɛdan bi akyi ɔsrɛsrɛ adeɛ I think ɛno nso no ɛnkɔ yie nkɔkorafoɔ no bɛrafo ɛnkɔ yie Kwame yɛ current study bi a no yɛyɛ about even suicide among the elderly.
Amongst the elderly?
Yes. When him say some of them no did can say we have moved and abetena ekrom. And ebia tomatoes, odua tomatoes kakra. Ebia odua bru kakra. Ebia banche, ebia we. Especially when they are growing those perishable vegetables, say tomato ni ade no. And no wi no anya to 4 pa no.
Yeah.
Some of them go for minor loan schemes near the 2,000, 3,000. Or you know have a stay out for a perisha now because of our access to DDT. And in Rubino, no afa. Now you increase, you know. So when you Nana is in a home fan, no, near Cataso. But no, I didn't go.
Dementia, depression.
Exactly. And
if you new be a
because we you know. Now certain hormones are a protector naturally assaulted.
Yeah.
Ebine the bebo by free prostate. Ebin so honoma Alzheimer's, dementia, into delirium. Oh mu na say refia de me am papa mame. Me ka say mame to no be but dem say you do baby no. Yana odidi kura se me ndi. Papa first mo ba se edu. And come de me. Oh. Nana, that's why did you assume in the day? So the man aduane just about 10 minutes ago here. So, example for you and no come and uncle for ebo be you. Because na dey you know asesa. Enti oye bribi basa bi. Kwame go kai be 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Uncle for be so much mama bi o Madina.
Yeah.
I say O2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you to five you no be bo chance no so. You know correct.
Back also Spintex Road.
Aye. The woman has a problem. Or demented. And beyond that, no, a bit more to me beyond this neurocognitive disorders. No. Na and no, now what's a new account, no, not just I BBO. Na Kwame Ghana is aging. Ghana Obi up say unya jiniche. Yedi a bed there, Neaka, may you live 1,000 years, may you live 100 years. You know, besides, I want to go.
Yeah.
And you know, as a society, it take aging seriously. Matese Nansanya Abai, I say, attend the premium for, can I say, yes, having shall 70 years and above, which is very good. It to a number. And I'm saying Nansanya Matese, Vice President, I say, only what renal diseases, almost so free. I'm saying, we are penina. I think it covers them also. And to number, but there's more room for improvement.
There's more room for improvement. O say a 4th of July.
4th of July.
That's Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. 9 o'clock prompt.
9 o'clock. Ewehin.
Oh, Great Hall.
Great Hall, University of Ghana.
And the honorable, where the Maton Sanfro, na Mr. When you ninkomo. Me no bidding come pa because me dream when on our coming. It's not just say there is something we have to do.
This one says, tell Prof I said congratulations. They should adopt this also. To care for those who cared for us is one of the highest honors.
So the caregivers themselves.
Or say to care for those who cared for us. To care for those who once cared for us. Once cared for us is one of the highest honors. Great Hall, University of Ghana, Legon, 4th of July at 9 a.m. This one says, Prof, we also want a quick check. How about the discussion on what we talked about? Men's mental health and then also mental wellness of adolescent boys. Dr. Victoria Babaini, and then by Dr. Baini will come up with that discussion. Men's mental health. And on the Bakwaka also the mental wellness of adolescent boys.
It's serious.
We'll have to look at it again. Prof, yeah, we'll find a day. I don't know, maybe next week, Monday. Next week, Monday, 8th of July. Okay.
Our mental health is a serious.
Prof, next week, Monday.
No problem.
I promise to say you best start in them. And interviews, no long adverts, been a slow year down. And then they made you too.
And no, last week we bantam.
And then made you too.
And then we bantam.
Nana, will you join us for the men's mental health discussion?
I think it's a very important.
Yes, because also your experience in Tina
is very Prof, discussion question about the Center for the Aging. One idea just came across my mind. Say, a woman say, baby, for the age of 60 and above. But senka to me in your program be from time to time. Young people, ever besra woman, no ma besevu woman, no ma connected, because say the way our family structure and break it down.
Yeah.
And your cultural values in eco form. And quala relationship with older people, say. And kwala nim se ne yesi nim panyimfo kra kasa se ne yesi ebu womo se ne yesi somo womo enti a certain very big cultural value the relationship between panyimfo and kwala ayira and afin kwala no so eso mo hunu se da ache omo ye 15 years so se on baba bedru sa age no enti bi say once a year once in 6 months no a creative program bi kwala no mra omo mesensu ma empanyimfo yi omo 7 aduane kakra omo no omo nkomo na bi a half a day bi ana bi 4 hours within the day program be special program be sir so that nkwala no so benya that sensitivity for empanyimfo and omo so be benefit bi from empanyimfo no by all means pani bi no obedi nkomo obeka asem bi a unhu obuku bi amuda unti bo ba bi ada na also odi atu trimti me say hono
no we there straight up we enya unkwan why there straight up we all tap into it you know Prof we no you need to have free consultancy free consultancy
when me penya due
me kai me grandmother relationship no niema no a be fair free no besin ne situation bi obewuram bi a obekai bibia me nana kai obekai bibia me nana ye I just say it's so strong on your life me brother Penny yam nam for mu ni very close obisi bona na ba ye de ga ye person ko tia sesa brefia he no wa wan ko school da enso oni mi say in every 24 hours no wunya skin dada dey say we dware na skin dada ni free ho na foforo ba minim ba bi okosua asade eni samahuru bebre
and there's so much omo trayin a photo omo de mind from their lives experience me namfo average age 20 years older than me.
Wow.
Yes, many of them won't interact at least
60 70
yes 80 70 80 I hang out with them and chat.
And a very quick one, Kwame, on this anti-witchcraft bill.
Yeah.
You see, nipa a sense of spirituality in no. But even if there is witchcraft in the world, to say, for physical means and handle spiritual phenomena.
How?
It just doesn't even make sense.
What is it? I say, I could crazy. Yes, or a wizard.
Hano Kwame. Asofo. Asorefo. Spiritual leaders. And Kramofo leaders. Edinsifo leaders. One more a yesunsumu adwuma. One more ntiase say, me a Christian. So I believe in the spiritual.
Yeah.
But what kind of Bible? Bible Bakachiro say the weapons of our warfare are not physical. Fundraiser will be empowered before, no ni we di honhom na okobo na so physically. How do you deal with the issue? It just doesn't even make sense. Enkwasi asem. Enti se asofo be kire Christopher be kire Bible spirituality send ye tia. Anka nipa ne be hunu se metie maami bi we a quick story. Maami bia onya near death experience of South America. And now we enkache say bus accident bi oba back no narrative experiences bi say onya heavenly experience. Na heavenly experience no na in the physical no or ne stepmother e wo problem because ne stepmother no e beifo. Sa no ka. Ana okoshi a Yesu ka kire ne say o stepmother na wafa no ho mna se poninti wan hwe yi a anka heaven ha wonti memba enti memma wasa akɔwi ase na wo stepmother na wo si oye beifo na wafa no mna se kɔkɔ forgiving no na jai de wo ye no ana o say na Yesu so oye beifo na o say ana oye beifo wo de fa ho ben sana honority is a story no. Well, what it tells me is that we don't even seem to understand yenti sunsumu niema ase ana ye hunu say wontimi mfa sunsumu nsem emma honamu emmepe honamu solution emma ne nyeyie. That is if you believe in the spiritual. Inti asofo spiritual leaders womo nkyere womo chidifo asofo nkyere Christopher say sunsumu situation bi wo ho a ye de mpaibo ene onyankopon adom na se ampa se obi kura ye beifo a ukobodo physically anajo se wo wada physical anajo se wada physical
obefa spiritual
na spiritual physically na spiritual na physical de wo hine be ye adwuma etiyenya entiasepa e wo osom a yesum no mo eni sunsumu niema ho ni yenya se maame esla na ti hei se obi de abayise bo kokota ye be de di asem ye di ni sei ye mfa abayise mo kokota ma ne nye yie
David
to what you say enso se wo kobo maame wo fa wo papa wo yere obi a wo so ye beifo na wo pira na ene ye bi de kokota ma ye because wo pira na physically it be de wo kotum
into so spiritual also cause spiritual
court na kokoma asem ho.
On a light note though obi say hey na no hininto. Your grandmother says what? Your skin will change every 24 hours. Anyway, it's good.
See, you get dead skin.
Dead skin.
Every 24 hours here. No way you that and every home. Fresh one.
I'll say it is good. But I only hope her bathing 24 hours is not part of the economic policy. 24-hour economic policy. Master Planner Junior.
Sa idea that mean I know what it is.
Yeah.
Say, we nim no we jare. Na me na ka chesu we nware yi nti bra na me nware e se o start su
ube wucho be chu
Kwame obi am pese na be nware no edi wo ankaza wo be nware yi because wo nware no te ho no ohwe o supervise ye wo nware wa so echi na wo nware ha ensem bebre.
But this one says tell Professor Safo that also on a very light note. Looking at the way he froze, if Joe Biden was an African woman in the U.S. presidential debate, he would have been declared a witch.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Kwame, Ekuapinfo Basa will studio. All of you are speaking as scientific. Asemben Kureni. By the way, adult behavior towards children is also changing. Ask Oheninto whether grandparents of today behave in the same way as grandparents of his grandparents' generation. Times have really changed. Yeah.
Obi mfa we so enko ka say grandparents.
I'm telling you,
my first boy Kwame.
Prof,
right now I have 6 grandchildren.
My first boy.
Nana wako anim.
My first boy now.
And Pacha, answer Obedu first boy. One of my greatest teachers. Uti is here.
Okay.
And then Awoda.
Wow. 1st July.
IKJC is 88 years old today.
Wow. On last one, you know.
I see.
IKJC is 88 years old today. Tell Professor Osafo that I'm in support of his program on aging. May he succeed in drawing attention to the peculiar problems of the aged and aged. IKJC at 88.
Wow.
My grand teacher, I salute you. Oh yes, Mema number pa.
We obey me, obey me. Obey senior.
Hey,
we.
And he's still so sharp.
Yes. Wow.
He's still so sharp. Mekosiano, Kumasi. Now he's a vandal.
Ooh, okay.
Very proud vandal. And Chebia, so he was 87 going on 88. Now Wabijam Woni Gate. Yo, unaided. And I'm saying, hey, teacher, you are still a proud vandal. I say, yo, I hold my boss. No, it was so interesting. We say, hey, I say, it's he's still sharp. He's got his wits about him, and only needing comma. It's such a delight. It's teacher IKJC. Happy birthday number 88 to you.
Come and say it and I say, papa na. Onyame man and quatenten. Na. Oman international son check.
Amen.
I in for bisa na ye pese ye mo edin komo na moboa center no. Ye dana sepa.
Ye danya ase.
Na come na me kan say pese obi be fasa asem na dipa na kan say grandmothers of today are not like grandmothers. I don't think so. In fact, obi kwame onyini wo hi. Obi onyini nyame na kwatentena onyini bia no se sebe se wonya yare bia aka wadwene a wonyini no na wonya nyansa wonyini no ebi se ofa suehunu ahodo mu na ofa suehunu ahodo mu no na your conclusions nimdie nyansa a wofa no na eboa me boy no na so de and I'm a far baby and better to me. I say, 5 out of 2. I say, wouldn't be away. I say, now obey. Why,
Papa, and two Baba?
I say, a bomb man can
Obugao.
No, quite beautiful.
On the tattoo.
We are Boneno. Now I'm what I say, dear, we many anyo.
Okay.
Na some no doubt. If you are or show up at the show, we driving. Maybe 3 days, 4 days. Says you, mamma, no. Of course, says you, number. What today was as I did you know? Oh,
yes, smart, Papa.
No, 5 fingers.
You
know, they see what pump, no, press no job. No, you. Oh, ma, and
but Nana, we say, Mimbisao. Also, please ask Oheninto, he may know. There was a witchcraft case reported in 1976 in Salt Pond and Cape Coast involving Abna Koboa and Amakunta. Wow. Well, I don't know about it, but if you may want to help us, would like to know. But say, Prof, today's grandparents are selling family lands left, right, and center.
Oh.
They have changed, and it is their actions that are driving the behavior of today's grandchildren. Today is made up of all generations. Why do we blame only the youth? It is their parents and grandparents who have been in charge of affairs. Well, interesting.
We are not blaming the youth.
No.
You can't say youth be in fact, which comes here, won't cry Emma Mero for no breno. O my penny phones. Yes, I am ranty. And yes, you best say a child, dear, not I know him to a person chen say. Young critics, there's a generational gap. And you know, a day be I ever celebrate Yama and Ranty and so any among related, which is a very good. Now, Omanya, we are all aging. Nobody wishes himself dead before you get some age. And the Obia, me menu. But what can I mean? A yan and some now to know. A yan and some when a man how are you? Yes. So, yes, Mamma be
Nanka. efie bia mu nana eba ne nanano and 3-4 generational families living in the same home. Nti unim said ye ubesi no maame no mo sign, no nana no mo sign and all of that. Nan saying we are say asesa enti sa extended family system so a break it down. Enti I was say you create sa consciously you create sa environment na yen nyina you kwan e be fa so a yen so na we learn to serve. You said yes and benefit. You nyansan so free one ho. Oh, na ye de abo yembra a baby crap in other jurisdictions. Omoma kindergarten kwala any old people's homes. To spend the day with them.
Sadly, which is a very
you've
good
lost
way.
touch with grandchildren now. When you saw experience, no, and a very very useful suggestion.
Now, whilst we're talking about the aged this morning, I'm saying program here, the Adani aged program. We
are all growing.
It's issues about how you I'm so. But this one says, talking about the aged, today is the 99th birthday. He's 99 years old today. Papa C.Y. Chreme. Papa C.Y. Chreme was the first Ghanaian headmaster of Bekwai SDA Secondary School. Wow. And he's 99 years old today.
99.
And this one is from K.O. Akosa, class of 77-79. Bekwai SDA Secondary School. Papa Chreme at 99. Wow.
99. Hey, Kwame.
Answer.
99.
I said this yes kakra betumi ayama omonso won ho ato won kakra na ai am say na sen cry see old people's homes ebinum etibi
is ebinum yade pa yo bibiri yes care homes are edi omokran free holiday ba campus bay training momo and it is in the Center for Aging. Your 4 programs, your PhD in aging studies, MPhil in aging studies, MA in aging studies, your counseling. And you know, a training crofwa or more area of research and interest just on the aged. And the plan is that 2 weeks biano now formal now other marco homes so. And see, as they interact, we learn from them. Yeah, no quite how physically and boy did me the aboa. Yeah, no sometimes if I be an agent, an active agent, they said yeah now can say Chesa Emerald phonographer be 70 plus 80 plus crown coding. In fact, they can even manage. Mommy, I'll say 80 something. Oh, but me manage you. Come social media.
Social media account.
What do you manage, Jama?
Yeah.
Now we're trying to.
I'm on a different occupation.
Yes.
And Nini now retire. Wouldn't be behind your couple can who be intima.
I can't because if you see among intellectuals and those who read extensively, much as Alzheimer's, neurocognitive disorders are common among them. When you exercise the brain, but isolation, is where before. Oh, what did you command a yato?
Nana Mpajobi di Adenaba, I say, Kwame, I'm almost 70 years old now. I grew up at Salt Pond. The witchcraft case you mentioned, that is Abena Koboa and Amma Kunta in the 70s. Also, what happened is that, according to Miami, what's why I have na Abena what the Wambaba for spiritual slaughtering. And was Abena Koboa and the Banabai. Swunkum.
I remember this story.
And Wokum. And Amma Kuntana Fanny Diana Amba. Intino Amano. And I feel in the physical world, no, on binyan tokwa. Oko confronting and say, me. Yes. So this is from George Crensel. Thank you very much. This is interesting. George Bedasi. Ocho say, Abna kubwa de nebana bay for the spiritual sacrifice. Inti nebana was wiring down. Inti ama kuntano. What do you so there be on farmer? Into one cocoa spiritual or the bar physical. You, it's a fed over bone and whoa, I see. George, thank you very much. This is interesting.
George, good morning. My former colleague at GBC, I guess he's the one. George Crensel. George is a very spiritually minded person.
Okay.
You see, these things are real. This is not the platform. But what I'm trying to send across is that spiritual things are spiritual.
Yeah.
Physical things are physical. Even though we live on the junction, Nipa, we live at the junction of both the spiritual and the physical, but we are spirit, soul, and body. But Bribia Kosu hum Sabe said, we say Yamfa Achere, Niasumbo, Emfa Meso, and I am fan court. Judges and the lawyer obey any evidence.
Nana Sunday was like Asumbo.
Yo, what boy, what you say? Yeah, can't send Tinkuto.
You, Intia,
Mokana Sumona,